Hi everyone, this is Fisher-Price Thomas & Friend Mini Motorized Racetrack. Here we have a set of trains, a holder, and the motorized racetrack that we're all going to go over and how great they all go together. So the Raceway so far has been an excellent toy. It is a new toy to the household, but it has kept our son very entertained. The battery life has been good so far. It's been played with a lot and it's still running. It's affordable, anywhere from $25 to $35 for the racetrack, and the minis also can be like around $2 or $1 a mini, or you can buy a pack for various amounts. They have theme packs, they have the old traditional cars or trains. The car holder, which is really great for when you're cleaning up and storage, is about $12.99. And together with the minis, the holder, and the racetrack, it's a little bit room, you have to have a little bit of room to put it away because it's not really easy to put the racetrack away. It really kind of stays together once you put it together. You can't really break it down and put it into like a little tub or anything. It's really easy to turn on. There's a switch on the side right next to where the batteries go, which are 3 AA batteries. So you can turn it on. And as you can hear, it's not very loud. So we like that. Let me turn it off though. So what we really like about this toy is it keeps him entertained. It's not loud. It brings the old trains in a new way. So he really loves the old traditional trains with the wooden tracks. And this is a lot less messy. One thing all put together, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I think it's all put together, which is really great, so it's easy to pull out for in times of need, or if you need a quick distraction or whatnot. The only thing is that I don't like about this toy so far is that it really kind of hinders the creativity. He can't really build his own tracks and engineer his own way of thinking, and it's kind of just set the way it is. There is 3 varieties of where he wants it to go, which is kind of cool, so he can kind of make up his mind by using this lever here to pull. It's a little bit hard to push, so sometimes he'll ask for my help. I think that it's just because it's a new toy, and eventually it's kind of gonna break in. And then on top, there's Cranky the Crane, who is a notorious Thomas and Friends member. But it's got this cool feature you can hang the little mini trains from. You can see here that sometimes the track will break off, but it slides back in really easily, which is great. And I want to mention that the plastic on all of these toys are pretty sturdy, the case and the Raceway, which is really important. You don't want any breakables, especially when there's kind of small pieces involved. It's taken a few falls already, no dings, no breaks. So here's a loop, a 360 loop, which looks really cool, and it is really cool when the trains go down, but sometimes certain trains will get stuck and cause a little bit of a pileup. But most of the time they run really smoothly. And then on the other side of the Raceway, there's a very cool, almost like a zip line for the trains, but it actually goes upside down. So the motor brings it up, it drops it, and it catches and goes upside down and then back ready to go back up. That's one of the settings. And then another one of the settings is a similar zip line. A little less cool though in the middle. It just goes right down and back around. No upside down, no loop-de-loops. But still gives you options, which are also good. Always good to have options. Another thing that's a little bit irritating about this toy is that I turned it off ready to clean it up and put it in its carrying case. And when I turned it off, some of the trains were still on the little hooks that bring it up to let go to come down the racetrack, and I couldn't get them off. They were just stuck. So I had to turn it off, wait for the right time for when they got released, and then put them away. So it wasn't a huge hassle, but it just kind of took me off guard. And this toy is recommended for kids that are 3 and up because the trains are kind of small. But if you have a toddler that isn't mouthy, doesn't like to put things in their mouth, I think it's pretty safe. Always recommend adult being around, of course. Another one of the cons about it being all together is that we don't really have a home for the entire Raceway yet, which is what was so great that we have the carrying case, because there's some organization to that. But we don't really have a home because it does take up a lot of storage space, like a closet or on top of the desk, but it's not really that pretty to look at. It's just more fun for the toddler. It doesn't travel well. Like we said, it's really put together, so you can't really bring it with you. If it's a favorite toy, it kind of has to stay at home. But the little mini trains do travel amazingly, and they're great for when you've got restaurants or if you're going to your friend's house. Keeps them entertained, and he can also use his imagination when there's no track. So once we find the appropriate home, I don't think we'll have any complaints about the toy. And there are plenty of trains, and they're very inexpensive, so there's lots to choose from. He's already picked out some of his favorites, Thomas and Percy from the original trains are his favorite, but they have lots of theme ones. He has a Batman and Robin set that he also really likes, but Thomas and Percy do seem to always come first. So I recommend getting all of these three together. The mini trains, because it's cool to see them all go in sync and around, keeps it really exciting, and to get the storage case because it's good for easy cleanup, which, you know, is very important. And the motorized racetrack is just really entertaining. So I'll put a link below for the motorized racetrack, the storage case that holds over 50 mini trains, and some of our favorite trains. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like.
Yay!
Oh no!